That's enough about me. Tell me about yourself.
There's not really that much to tell.
Well, we have literature together, so I know you go to college. What are you studying?
Philosophy.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Why do you assume that I'm heterosexual? Why is that the default question? This is 21st century America. There is such a lack of progressivism in this town.
Oh, I'm sorry. So do you have a boyfriend?
I'm not gay. I'm in an open relationship with two women. Their names are Plum and Silver Lake.
Of course.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
May I use your record player?
I don't have a record player.
Then I'm sorry if you were offended by my latest blog entry. Ah, you missed that one. I discussed the importance of vintage and the irreplaceable quality of vinyl. Go read it when you have a chance. You can read yesterday's entry while you're at it. I discussed the importance of niche consumerism, buying local. Fruits and vegetables at the grocery store are simply overpriced poison. Corporate monsters are.
You know, maybe you should link your blog entries to Facebook. That way I'll always see them.
Please don't tell me you still have a Facebook account.
He is totally a hipster. Look at him. No shoes, clothes that look like they haven't been washed in 3 weeks, that beard, and that man bun. He is a hipster. But a hipster is only as authentic as his taste in music. What kind of music are you into?
That's a rather vague question.
Really? I thought it was pretty straightforward. What genres do you like?
Genres are vague. Music is an expression, an art. If you had a phonograph, I could let you listen to a few of my favorite records.
I need to know specifics. Think of a really hipster band. Do you like Arcade Fire?
You know they won a Grammy.
He's dancing around the question. Their new stuff is really good.
I only like their old stuff.
There it is. A classic hipster reply.
Have you noticed how gentrified this neighborhood has become? This town is so thin. It makes me want to live in the woods, immerse myself in nature, and eventually become self-sustained.
Like Henry David Thoreau.
You do know he basically lived in the city. His cabin was at the edge of town, not in the wilderness. I want to become a 21st century Thoreau, I suppose.
Give me a break. He wouldn't last half an hour without a smartphone and stupid hipster food. Wait, what is hipster food? What do hipsters eat? What do you eat?
Pardon?
Okay, that was weird. You know, what kind of food do you like?
That's a rather outlandish question, but I suppose my ideal meal would consist of vegetables, locally grown, of course, Frosty Bronson, locally brewed, or PBR will do just fine, and a gluten-free macaroon. After, I would bum a cigarette off of a friend because I don't smoke.
Forget being a hipster. This guy's an idiot.
You know, it's quite funny. I only drink locally brewed beer and homemade wine, but in regards to tea and coffee, I only drink a particular kind imported from Africa and Indonesia respectively. My roommate supplies it. Mark! He drives a hard bargain, but it's worth it.
How much do you pay?
$200 for a half kilogram of each. Mark! I apologize. May I get some tea, please?
Absolutely.
The coffee berries are digested and defecated by the toddy cat. Of course, this has raised ethical concerns about the treatment of civets, including isolation, poor diet, and small cages. Really, it's just a concern of...
Yeah. Hey, I think the old man at the end of the street is selling tree stumps.
Mr. Jenkins, his tree stumps are deck. Full price or half?
Half.
$100? That's a good deal.
So that's what he spends his $200 on.
Yeah, the guy's been paying my rent for months.
And the coffee?
The coffee? Get at the supermarket down the road for like $7.
So your friend, he's a hipster, right?
He's a lot of things, you know. A dillweed, a rebel without a cause, and, you know, even a fraud. But yeah, I think hipster goes in those categories. So you're the new neighbor.
I
down
am.
there, yeah.
I have a class with your roommate, and I came over to get more acquainted, but now I kind of wish I hadn't. I'm kind
Yeah.
of frightened.
Yeah.
I did not see any tree stumps, nor Mr. Jenkins.
Bummer. Hey, I have a question.
Here's your tea.
Nah.
Straight from Asia.
Africa.
Africa.
What do you think of hipsters?
I have a theory on hipsters. Here it is. Hipsters don't exist. Someone who claims to be a hipster isn't actually a hipster, but simply a wannabe. A hipster would never claim to be a hipster because it follows a trend. Therefore, hipsters don't exist.
I think you're a hipster.
Pardon?
The music, the clothes, the food, the alternative lifestyle. You're a hipster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. Your TV has a VCR player.
How else do you suggest that I watch all my VHS tapes? I had all my digital files converted to analog.
Do you have any other arguments?
You wouldn't understand.